Hey, Steve here. I am finished with Banff and driving from Banff up to Jasper National Park. Kind of on the way, there's a third national park called Yoho National Park, so I stopped in here just to do a couple things during the day. I came to a place called Takakkaw Falls. You may be able to see it back there. I'm going to try to get a better view as I walk through the trail, but also I thought this was kind of cool. They're building a little warden log cabin here, and for some reason I like seeing log cabins being built. They look cool to me. The drive up to these falls is stunning. This you head through this valley and you hug a river. I'll show you the river. The water is beautiful, and then if you can see in the distance there's glaciers everywhere here. In Glacier National Park in Montana, you have to work really hard to see a glacier, and up here they're literally just everywhere. You drive down the freeway and you see 100 glaciers, no problem. So that's real. Excuse me. I think that's really scenic. I think I swallowed a bug. So yeah, I'll go get some more footage. Here's that river I was just talking about. If I had to describe the color, it's kind of like a minty toothpaste, but it looks really awesome. Kind of reminds me, actually it very much reminds me of, if you've ever been to Salzburg, Austria, there's the Sau River that cuts through downtown, and it's this exact color. Let's see how cool it is. Oh yeah, that's extremely cold. I'm not swimming in there. Okay, going to the falls. Hey, so I made it right up next to this waterfall. I'm ducking down so I can talk. It's going to be windy, but well, it's a 254-meter waterfall. The sign says it's one of the tallest in all of Canada, and I wonder if it may be the tallest on my trip. Maybe I can beat it, but here's the view. Yeah, this place is awesome. Definitely get down here if you can. Uh oh, my lens is all wet now. So my old KLR 650's definitely been treating me well. I love this bike, but someday I would like to upgrade to a bike like this. This is a KTM 1190 Adventure, and whoa, that's a good looking bike. Probably not a thumper either like mine. Tons of vibration. I think this is a rental though. Maybe not, but there's a sticker on the front that says Cycle BC Rentals and Tours. But man, that's a good looking bike. But anyways, I'll just live with the KLR for now. Oh, thumpy. Hey there, just had lunch in a city called Fields, British Columbia, and made my way down to, this is Emerald Lake, also in Yoho National Park. And yeah, it's kind of blue-green in color, and just went for a little swim in there, and yeah, pretty nice little lake. I think I'm going to slowly see all the colors of lakes possible in the whole planet, all in this area of Banff and Yoho and etc. Park, so pretty nice. See ya. Hey, I found another stunner here. This one's called Bow Lake. I'm driving from Banff up to Jasper on something called the Icefields Parkway. And basically, you're in this valley with two mountain ranges on your right and your left, with things like this and this and those everywhere. It's so beautiful, and the visibility is amazing today. The best weather I've had in Banff and the best visibility. There isn't any smoke up here. Just every couple miles there's just like a stunning lake like this. It's just probably the best drive I've ever did in my life, and it keeps getting better the more north I go. So taking my time. I don't even know if I'm going to make it to Jasper today because I keep stopping and talking to people and jumping in all these lakes because man, they're so tempting. Okay, better get a move on, I guess. See ya. Alright, I've got a little surprise for you. This place is called Peyto Lake from the Bow Summit, and if you Google Banff, you will see 8 million pictures of this place from this exact viewpoint. And it is just as good as those pictures. So you ready for it? Prepare yourself. Check that out. I think that's pretty rad. So these are the two mountain ranges I've been driving through, hugging all those lakes on my bike all day. Whoa, what a great day. Also, there's a bunch of people up there. There's these viewing platforms. There's probably 8 million people up there. Don't be like that. Just walk down the trail to these rocks. There's like nobody down here. There's a little sign that says Alpine Hut. Just follow that trail. Wow, that's so good. Peyto Lake, it's awesome. Hey, I stopped off at this really cool place called Mistaya Canyon. Apparently the water from that Peyto Lake I went to comes down this river and carves its way through the rock and made this cool canyon. Check this out. Yeah, that canyon just keeps on going for a long time like this. Pretty awesome. Hey, so far Banff is shaping up to be one of my favorite parks of all time. And the reason is this. All the American big national parks I went to didn't want you walking off the path, or, you know, wanted everything to be ultra safe. And Canada seems to say, hey, you want to go off the path, it's your responsibility, but knock yourself out. So, you know, you can walk 1 minute away from those giant tour buses here and have what feels like the whole park to yourself. It's a totally different feeling than Yellowstone, than the Tetons, than Glacier. I feel like I'm just, you know, kicking back, and I own this place. I didn't feel that way there. Anyways, that was a little sidebar, but that's how I feel right now. See ya. Hey, last video for the day here. Today was super awesome and fulfilling day. Just enjoyed all the different variety of the lakes and the stunning mountain views, and I made it not as far as I wanted to. I'm in Jasper National Park, but just on the south side, so I still have another 50 kilometers or so to go north from here tomorrow. I have two stories before I close out though. One was when I was leaving my Banff campsite, some Germans stopped in and asked if they could have it, so I said of course, and I said, oh, I like Munich, and they live in Munich, and so the husband randomly gave me a bottle of his Max Joseph beer, and I'm pretty sure that he brought this over from Germany, because it doesn't say imported, and it's all in German, and it's a half liter. They don't usually sell half liters that I've seen here. So anyways, thanks random German dude, you're awesome. Second random story is I didn't have a campsite, and so I started going to some campgrounds, and my strategy was basically from my friend Troy in Austin. But basically I looked for some bikers, and I tried to pull some sympathy strings, and so I found some bikers in like the fourth campground I went to. I'm in Honeymoon Lake, I think is what this is. But turns out, yeah, they're cool. They let me camp there, and they let 2 other people camp there before me, so there's 6 of us, and 2 people from Austria, a German, and a person from Greece. So so I said, hey, I got a bottle of whiskey that I just bought, some Canadian stuff, haven't even opened it yet. So they all smiled. So I think we're all gonna get along, and yeah, so